Alright, this problem I want to find the torque about point O. What I'm going to do is I'm going to first note that I have a 30-degree angle right there, and I'm going to write everything with respect to the beam. So what that means is I'm going to have this that way it'll help simplify my life. I can write everything with respect to the beam. And now point O will be right there. Now what I'm ready to do is I'm ready to break the 600 pounds up into two components. I need an X component and I need a Y component. My force in the X direction will be the 600 pounds times the sine, or cosine rather, of 50 degrees. And the force in the Y direction will be 600 times the sine of 50 degrees. And I can get those two numbers. Alright, so now that I have those two numbers, what I'm ready to do is write my torque equation. My torque equation is force X distance Y plus force Y distance X. I only have one X force, I only have one Y force, so I know what the forces are going to be. X force is 385.67 times something, plus the Y force is 459.63 times something. So now I need to know what the something is. On my diagram, what I can do is I can say my Y force is here and my X is over there. That means from the with the X force I want the 0.5 distance away. So I have the 0.5 feet. And for the Y I want the 5 feet. Because I can that'll probably be the best way to think about getting the correct distances for your forces is to, once you've broken the 600 up into its parts, draw the parts on the original sketch, and then it'll be easier to identify which distance you want to go with which force. Now what I need to do before I get too far down there is assign the direction. Now according to, if this X component were all I were going to pull with, I would tend to get a rotation in this direction. That's against the clock, so that's a positive value. So I have positive 385. The Y component is also going to try to tend to rotate in that direction. That's also positive. So my overall torque will end up being a positive value. And I can put both of those in the calculator and end up with my final answer. And this will be pound feet. And that will be my final answer.